During the Holocaust, there was a Ukrainian woman. She was not Jewish. Her name was Maria Bilshchik. She knew a Jewish girl by the name of Fanya Bas. I don't know if you know this history. Hitler invaded Russia June 22nd, 1941. Early morning, Sunday. And the Einsatzgruppen followed the Wehrmacht, and they went from shtetl to shtetl, from city to city, from village to village. And they gathered every man, woman, and child who was Jewish and shot them. This was the Holocaust of bullets, during which between 1.6 million and some say 2.5 million Jews were murdered by bullets. Almost every shtetl has mass graves with thousands of Jewish bodies right there outside of the city in the Ukraine. Fanya Bas was a girl. And this Maria Bilshchik took her in. She hid her in her home. Of course, if the Nazis caught you, you were murdered. Your whole family was murdered for hiding a Jew. But she ensured her survival. Fanya Bas has one granddaughter whose name is Sharon Bas. She lives in Israel. And her grandmother always remained connected to her angel, to the woman in Ukraine who saved her. Last week, Fanya Bas's granddaughter Sharon found out that Maria has two granddaughters who are in Ukraine, in a war zone, and need to be saved. So Sharon reached out and secured their journey from Ukraine to Israel. Here's a picture of these two granddaughters of Ukraine, and the granddaughter of the woman who was saved by their grandmother greets them in Ben Gurion Airport in Tel Aviv. We never know the plans of history. What we do know is one thing. When you were born, where you are, your opportunities, your gifts, and your challenges, your talents, resources, and difficulties are all with Hashgacha. It's all by divine providence. And when I wake up in the morning, I have that choice, a very profound choice. Either I become a victim of my circumstances, I eat up the news, I read the news, but I'm a passive bystander. They say there are three types of people. There are people who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people who want to know what happened. It's a choice we make every day. Will I be one of those people who says, what happened? Or I will watch things happen. But the role of the Jewish people from Avram Avinu till today is to make things happen. You can learn from Vladimir Zelensky in his own way, who made things happen, and each in our own way, to be able to seize the moment, carpe diem, to become an ambassador of truth, an ambassador of love, an ambassador of hope, an ambassador of healing, an ambassador of authenticity, an ambassador of compassion, and an ambassador of redemptiveness.